one first.
Okay.
Buy a McDouble, McChicken, or Hot and Spicy McChicken and get the second one for just $1.
Protect your dog from fleas and ticks with NexGard Chews, the protection that's #1 with dogs. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. For a limited time, get up to a 2-month rebate when you buy 12 doses of both NexGard Chews and HeartGuard Plus Chews from your vet. Terms apply.
Join the CHP family as a commercial vehicle inspection specialist and help protect our community's roadways today and in the future. Ready to apply? Scan the code or visit jointhechp1000.com.
Find your comfort footwear at Roxanne's Birkenstock, the Valley's largest Birkenstock retailer. Save now at our Good Vibes semi-annual sale. 40 years of exceptional customer service. Shop locally owned, Roxanne's Birkenstock.
Friday nights when the sun goes down, the fun is just getting started at Island Water Park. Join us for After Dark 6 to 10 for 24 with 24 Friday nights. Admission is just $24, half off the regular price when you scan this code. Scan now for an evening of fun, food, night slides, awesome activities, DJ music, and much more. The only way to get this exclusive TV price is to scan this code. 24 with 24 Friday night 6 to 10 at Island Water Park, sponsored by Ksee 24.
Disaster and damage can strike anytime. It's good to know the professionals at Serpro have the training and equipment to get your life back on the right track. Whether it's water, fire, or storm damage, for restoration and cleaning, count on Serpro of Clovis, Visalia, Fresno, and Shaver.
I'm here for
Your annual eye exam.
because I'm having trouble
Reading.
Exactly.
They sort of make me feel
Like I'm the most fabulous thing you've ever seen?
Exactly.
I'll take them.
Shop best-selling mattresses at Black Friday prices now at Ashley with 0% interest through July 2028 in-store only. Save $1,000 on select Sealy mattresses and stop back in for our Super Sleep Weekend for even better sleep and savings. Only at Ashley.
Local news that matters. This is Ksee 24 News Sunrise.
Coming up on Sunrise, we're taking a look at an investigation into an attack on a vendor using a skateboard inside the Fashion Fair Mall.
Plus, the millions of dollars planning to be used to enforce agricultural workers' labor rights. Good morning. Welcome to Ksee 24 Sunrise. I'm Bertie Logan.
And I'm Taryn Mitchell. Thank you so much for waking up with us today.
It is 6:01 a.m. on this Tuesday, July 25th. Going to give you a live look out over the Central Valley right now with a beautiful sunrise on sunrise. Should be a pretty nice, typically warm summer day. Ruben Contreras says, look at the forecast.
Pretty close to it. I mean, we're not dealing with extreme heat. We are going to have a few spots in the triple digits, but I think a few spots, mainly in the North Valley, Merced, holding on to the 90s this afternoon at 99 degrees, and a number of valley spots in the low 60s, Fresno, low 70s, but that's not bad at all. Remember, a couple days ago, we had overnight lows close to 80 degrees, so this is a much more comfortable start to the day. Yes, it's still hot out there. We're still above average, which is about 98, and we're not dealing with extreme heat. We will keep the clouds around from time to time, and we're not expecting any rain from these clouds. Up in the Sierra, low 90s in Yosemite Valley, mid 80s for Shaver Lake, and in the foothills of Madera County, 97 in Oakhurst this afternoon. Into the weekend, the cooling trend continues for everyone. We'll show you those numbers in a few minutes. For now, we'll send things back over to you.
Thank you, Ruben. New developments in the beating of a vendor inside Fashion Fair Mall. The 14-year-old boy is now in juvenile hall after video showing a vendor being attacked with a skateboard. Fresno police tell us 10 to 15 teenagers entered the mall, said they were being disruptive. The 14-year-old who was arrested slapped a kiosk vendor twice in the back of the head before he was then surrounded by other teens who began pushing the vendor. As you can see here, if you look closely, the suspect then grabbed a skateboard before police say he hit the vendor in the head with it, then started kicking him while on the ground.
Anything can be used as a weapon when you're applying an amount of force to it. The juvenile did swing the skateboard at the victim, therefore that's why he was charged with assault with a deadly weapon. I can say that the victim was transported to CRMC where he was treated and he is in stable condition.
Our station has reached out to Fashion Fair for comment, but we're still waiting to hear back about the incident.
Well, a transgender man and his attorney are claiming a deputy used excessive force when he was arrested after a traffic stop back in February.
Get your hand off of me.
The arrest happened back in February, and the LA County Sheriff's deputy, you can see they're wrestling with 23-year-old Emmett Brock after the encounter. Well, Brock struggling on the ground, yelling for help, saying the deputy was going to kill him and that he was not resisting. Well, the video you're witnessing also shows a deputy hold Brock down while he punched him in the head.
He was diagnosed with a concussion by a doctor later after his release. I mean, this guy committed multiple felonies against my client.
The LA Times reports Brock tried to bite the deputy several times and that he punched the deputy first. But according to the report from the EMSs, the deputy was never actually hit.
A third person has been arrested in connection to an attack at a Planned Parenthood clinic in Southern California. The suspects are accused of firebombing a Planned Parenthood clinic in Orange County last year. Two of them, including 23-year-old Chance Brannon, an active duty Marine stationed in Camp Pendleton, were arraigned on Monday. The third suspect, Xavier Batten, was arrested last week in Florida by federal agents.
Well, as California continues to face a deadly fentanyl epidemic, a bill to create a state task force to address the crisis now one step closer to becoming a law. The senator who wrote this bill says the time is ticking, and he's concerned the crisis will claim even more lives if the legislator does not act. Well, he's not mincing words on California's fentanyl crisis. It's blamed for the deaths of 110 Californians every week.
They know what's going on out there, and they can relate to us what's effective and what's not. And at the end of the day, with all of these type of people together, we can hopefully develop a strategy.
The legislation already passed the Senate without any opposition, and the task force may be notified before it's put into effect.
Today, President Biden will sign a proclamation to establish a national monument honoring Emmett Till and his mother. Both served as catalysts for the civil rights movement.
Washington correspondent Rashad Hudson has the latest for us from Capitol Hill.
The White House says the Emmett Till Memorial will help tell a complete story of history at a time where they say it's being challenged across the country. With the stroke of a pen, President Biden will establish a new national monument honoring Emmett Till and his mother, Mamie Till Mobley. It will be created across 3 locations in Illinois and Mississippi.
The new monument will protect places that tell the story of Emmett Till's too short life and racially motivated murder.
The black teenager from Chicago whose abduction, torture, and killing in Mississippi in 1955 helped spark the civil rights movement.
The designation reflects the Biden-Harris administration's work to advance civil rights and commitment to protecting places that help tell a more complete story of our nation's history.
The White House says the move comes as conservative leaders at the state level push legislation that limits the teaching of black history in schools. Just last week, Vice President Kamala Harris slammed Florida's new standards for how black history will be taught in schools, which seems to suggest that some slaves benefited from the skills they acquired during forced labor.
They insult us in an attempt to gaslight us, and we will not have it.
And the proclamation signing comes on what would have been Till's 82nd birthday. Reporting in Washington, Rashad Hudson, back to you.
Well, right now we are continuing to follow some breaking news of a shooting investigation in southeast Fresno.
Viviana Ivan is live on the scene and has more with what investigators say took place. Good morning. What do you know, Viviana?
Good morning. I am on Cedar and Grant, and as you can see, there is still a very active investigation going on right behind me. Now, I'm going to take a step out of the way so you guys can get a closer look. Now, police say around 4 a.m. they responded to a shot spotter call reporting multiple rounds here at Grant and Cedar. When they arrived, they found a person in the roadway. Now, paramedics and the fire department did render aid, but the victim of those gunshots did die at the scene. Now, this scene is not affecting traffic on Cedar, but traffic on Grant, east of Cedar, is closed down. Now, that is still all the information that we have at this time. We will continue to update you as we learn more. For now, I'll toss it back to you guys at the studio.
Viviana, thank you. Ksee 24 Sunrise Time, 6:08.
Still ahead, we're checking out the millions of dollars being spent to ensure labor rights for farm workers.
Well, as cooler temperatures on the way for the Central Valley, first your 40-hour forecast brought by Boz Allergy. The top pollen's are grass and juniper. We are in the medium range through Friday. I'll show you when high temperatures drop to the 90s as Ksee Sunrise continues.
Now YourCentralValley.com pros who know.
By using third-party financing with competitive programs, your new smile can be affordable and easy.
Call Better Life today to see if you qualify.
For more expert advice, go to yourcentralvalley.com/pros who know.
Take your game to the rugged terrain. It's the $600,000 off-road adventure giveaway at Chuck Chansey Gold. We're giving away 9 ATVs, 9 UTVs, over $237,000 in cash. And on Monday, September 4th, one lucky player will drive off in a new Chevy Silverado. Swipe daily for prizes. And on Saturdays, $1,000 kiosk cash. A $600,000 off-road adventure giveaway. Only at Chuck Chansey Gold Resort and Casino. 24-karat fun.
We're reinventing our network
with smarter, more efficient routes, so you can deliver more value to your customers.
Fast, reliable, perfectly orchestrated. The United States Postal Service.
The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving. It runs. Or get 0.9% APR plus 2,000 trade assistance and no monthly payments for 90 days on Sierra 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models.
I see you've got solar panels. Saving some cash, huh? Did they tell you they have to be cleaned? Especially in the valley, where the air deposits all sorts of crud on them. If your solar panels haven't been cleaned by CMG Solar Panel Cleaning, you aren't getting the maximum performance you paid for. By using Pure Water machines, we guarantee increased output performance or your cleaning's free. Nobody else makes that statement. From residential to commercial, call CMG Solar Panel Cleaning today for a free estimate. Save your cash. Call CMG Solar Panel Cleaning first or log on to cmgsolarpanelcleaning.com.
Now through July 31st, get a rate as low as 4.89% APR on new car and truck loans. Or refinance your higher rate loan from another lender. Apply online today at myeecu.org.
At Marshall's, our buyers hustle every day to get you great deals on all the good stuff. Like this stuff, and that stuff, and ooh, that's some really good stuff. We get the deals, you get the good stuff. Marshall's.
Bob's Summer of Savings makes buying new furniture a win-win. You can get my highly rated Fusion bedroom with thoughtful details like a lift-top chest, 6-drawer dresser with beveled mirror, and 2 gorgeous finishes for just $12.99. In store or online today.
And our temperatures this morning, fairly nice out there, a little cool. We are in the 60s for most of the valley. Fresno, though, in the 70s, but everyone's got a beautiful sunrise happening right now. Check out this live picture from our valley cam. This one at Kauai Health in Visalia. You can see the sunlight peeking over the Tulare County mountain range and some clouds off in the distance. It's still that monsoon sending some cloud cover our way, so it might feel just a little humid. Not like what we had over the weekend, though. 66 in Visalia this morning. Winds are fairly light and visibility is looking pretty good. Not bad to have breakfast outside. Lunchtime a little warm, getting close to 90 degrees, but if you're going to be out for dinner this evening towards sunset, temperatures are going to drop into the 90s fairly fast. And we'll have a light breeze going from the northwest close to 15 miles an hour. We are in store for triple-digit heat today and tomorrow, and then 90s settle in on Thursday. We'll keep that going into this weekend. We'll show you that 7-day forecast in a few minutes. For now, we'll send it back to you.
Governor Gavin Newsom has unveiled a new $4.5 million pilot program to provide free assistance to immigrant farm workers. The pilot program will enforce agricultural workers' labor rights. It includes legal advice and representation by an attorney, all at no cost to farm workers seeking assistance. Newsom says this is important because farm workers are the backbone of our economy, and 50% of farm workers in California are undocumented.
Well, extreme heat across the country is becoming a major challenge for farmers, as they do spend a lot of their time and their money to keep their livestock and chickens cool. Along with that, the relentless heat is forcing farmers to take action. Well, at many dairy farms, dehydration results in cows producing less milk. And extreme heat can also impact the quality of meat. So farmers are taking extra precautions to protect the health of these animals. A lot of farms are equipped with fans these days. But much of the country, it's very hot air being circulated due to those triple-digit temperatures. And that does very little to cool off the livestock. Ksee 24 sunrise time, reading 6:13.
Still ahead. Checking out a breakthrough, some eye-opening technology, how medicine is healing genetics through a brand new type of eye drop.
Hey, what's up, Dad?
Hey, what's going on?
I just got put on scholarship right now.
All your hard work paid off.
Yeah, my dad doesn't have to pay for school and stuff anymore.
With the pride of the Valley, we rise together. Boldly driven by our mission to elevate the minds of the next generation. We create championship experiences for student athletes through community donations. Contributions to the Bulldog Foundation help students succeed. Get involved. Donate today.
Do not attempt to eat this burger unless you like sweating, gasping, and jalapeno, habanero, and pepper jack cheese induce hallucinations. Rewards members set your mouth on fire with a one-time El Diablo single for $6.66 in the Carl's Jr. app.